Hi guys, it's Jeanette with Beckman Creations. Come on in where we are going to make some cute little Santa bags to put on in your dough bowls, on your mantle, or just tuck it into a little shelf for your vignette. It is all about Christmas now. Fall is packed up. It is put away. And I did not get my, let's see here. I can get my comments up, guys. Yes, I have a hard time seeing. There we go. Let's find myself. Come on in, everybody. Don't be bashful. Stop by. At least say hi so I know that you are here. I need to switch to the other page. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? It's a little windy here in Ohio tonight. Not too bad on the temperature. There we go. Hi, Barbara. Glad to see you here too. Thanks for stopping by. All right. So we're going to start on one project and let it dry while we work on something else, okay? So these are, hi Tracy, these are the bead rounds from the Dollar Tree. And I've been wondering what to do with it. And then I was walking through Joann's the other day and I seen something, of course it was a lot bigger, but I seen something I want to try. So we'll get a small brush. We're going to paint it. And I think we're going to paint it red. This is chalk paint. It's it's called Imperial by Folk Art. So come on in. Oh, this one's brand new. Do I have another one open? That's a brighter red. We'll go ahead and open it. Don't watch how I'm opening it though. Don't hate me. Hi, Cynthia. That's why my apron looks that bad. I wasn't going to wear my apron because I got new shirts for the business, but they wouldn't stay clean since I was painting tonight. So we're going to give this a little mixy since it's brand new. My husband stole the rest of my big craft sticks. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Ooh, that turned out a lot redder. I think it's time to mixy. Let's get us a paint. So if you don't like the color of paint, just make your own. Hi, Bell's Craft and Vintage Marketplace. What's your first name? Thank you, Cheryl. So I'm just gonna, this is really red. I don't know if I'm really, that's really red. I'm not all about that tonight. So we're gonna mix just a little bit of brown with it, okay? This is Burnt Umber. It's probably one of my favorite browns to use. Ooh. Nancy, well, welcome Nancy. My name is Jeanette. I'm just mixing a little bit of brown with this to tone it down a little bit. I like more of a barn red. Not quite brick red. Oh, I think it's getting thick. You know your paint's getting old when it gets thick. Ooh, this is better. Let's hope I think this will be enough. Hi, Shirley from Virginia. I'm in Ohio. It rained, was it all day Sunday here? So, an easier way to do these would be to take them out and spray them with a spray paint. But you know, spray paint's expensive. And sometimes, they have a lot more colors than I have ever seen before. So I'm just going to put this down here. If you've been around me, you know. Well, hi, Nita. First time watching. I'm Jeanette. Welcome. I paint and do things on Dollar Tree cookie sheets, because then when I am working on something else, I can just pick it up and move it around. Makes it nice and easy. When I'm doing my salt dough ornaments, I have a ton of those. I've got the wood to make me some drying shelves. Just gotta find the time to do it. So we're just gonna paint this red. I know it's not all fabulous, and though I thought we could chit chat a minute while they're kind of spinning. So we'll see how well we can get these going. That's usually how I paint beads, is I put them on a skewer. You know, the little barbecue ones, and put them over a box or something and paint them. This was from Dollar Tree. I've had 2 of them hanging up there on the shelf for quite a while. And like I said, I was walking through Joann's. Not that I need any Christmas greenery, but I gotta go check it out. I always check out garlands, because if you, not sanitary, but they're my brushes. I was walking through the greenery and the garlands, had to go check out the garlands, because if you use greenery in like arrangements or wreaths or anything, it's a better bang for your buck to use a garland and break it down than it is to buy individual picks. I do that a lot with regular greenery. Another way to do beads is to, if you don't mind them being a lighter color, you can put them in a little baggie and squirt a little paint and a little bit of water in there and just squish them around. And that's a good way to get them painted too. And then you want to dry them and separate them. I almost painted this beforehand. I thought, no, it won't be that bad. So we can also do this. Don't laugh at me if I stick my tongue out. So is everybody ready to decorate for Christmas? I have an ornery cat. So last night I had made a styrofoam tree where you take the velvet yarn and go around and around and around. Computer, I don't need to see your issues here. I just want to see my comments. Giving me one of those. I found 2 issues on your computer. No joke. Maybe if I use a bigger brush. And if you're new to me, I paint like a preschooler, meaning I'm messy. Yes, I have gone to work the next morning with paint I cannot get out from underneath my fingernails. I got me one of those brushes, you know, but sometimes it doesn't work. Forgot my glass of water too. Nobody ready for Halloween? For Christmas yet? I didn't even decorate for fall because we was having our front porch redone. So he was still painting all the way up to a couple weeks ago. I thought, I'm not even going to bother with fall. Decorating inside is very, very challenging with our cat. When do we have issue on the computer? I do most of the time. Isn't that the truth? I finally, my husband and I went north to the bigger town, and got me a new laptop. I've always had a desktop computer. I've had laptops too, but you know, kids need them, hubby needs them, you know, we kind of trade off and on. But I wanted a laptop, so maybe I could go sit in the living room, and all we do is sit at our desks. I sit at a desk for work, and then I sit at a desk at home. I sit at my desk at my computer, and I watch movies, and I craft. That is what I do when I'm not like cleaning or doing something, you know, around the house. This is almost good, so there'll be some spots missing, but yeah. I'm going to set that off to the side after I've made a complete fool out of myself. Oh well. If you get a good laugh after you come visit me, that's fine with me. Oh yeah. We'll have to get the orange goop out tonight. I don't care about my hands. I just don't want to get it on my projects. Yes, I have gloves that I could wear, but I don't know. If you change colors and then you have red on your hands and you need to paint with white, that ain't going to do no good with gloves on, because it's just going to get your red on your white. So what we're going to do is make some cute, I've seen these on Pinterest. I think someone else in the group, I think Cindy may have done some with some stenciling on the front, but I wanted to put greenery on mine. So these are gift card bags. So they're just little bags. You can make your own. I could sew, but who's got the time? Red is very pigmented. It is, Cindy. Hey, Cindy, how are you? So these, was it, Cindy, did you stencil some Christmas stuff on yours the other night? I'd already had my project picked out, and I'm like, oh, Cindy, beat me to the punch. That's okay. They're about 4x5. I bought these on Amazon. They come in red and black and white. And then the green. I thought so. I thought I seen them. So my favorite is red and black. And then black and white. And the green, I don't know. It's kind of cute. It's my least favorite of the buffalo checks. But I will show you how I did mine. I didn't get to watch Cindy, but I seen her picture and they are cute. I keep saying I'm going to get into one of the stencil companies, but, you know. Okay, so first things first. You could just stuff these. Where's my stuffing? Is my hubby on here? You're welcome, Cindy. Hold, please. For heaven's sakes. If you hear a crash, don't worry, it'll be okay. Because I threw it up top. Oh, there it is. I promise, I didn't go nowhere. Okay. My pillow's sitting behind me. Nope. Well, I'm going to use those too. So I don't buy polyfill. I buy, hi Regina, I'm sorry, my eyes are bad. Is it Rena? I just buy pillows, the cheap pillows from Walmart. And then I like to put the poly pellets in the very bottom of like a pillow tuck, or anything like that. Even bowl fillers, because they're so light, they'll just fly away. These are a little expensive, so I use them only as I need them. So here's another cookie sheet. The way I normally do it is I put them in a big bowl, and then I I scoop them in the bowl. So I put about a half a cup in them when I did those ones yesterday. I just washed it. So this is a quarter of a cup. I did get a funnel out. Is that big enough? We shall see. Ooh. No, it's not. Ta-da! We have a bigger one. Now, like I said, I just put them in a box or in a bowl and just like scoop them up in there. There we go. Like I said, a half a cup. That's almost half. I probably didn't need to put quite that many. And then I fill the rest with some polyfill pillow stuffing. Like I said, I just buy the $5, $6 pillows. And I use it because I don't make anything real big. So I've been using 2 pillows for 2 years. Now, they're getting down there. So you want to leave a little bit of room. And then cinch it up. Now, if this was just in your home and you were making it for yourself, you wouldn't have to necessarily tie it up big time. But since I put those pellets in the bottom, I'm going to double knot it. The other alternative would be the little snack size Ziploc bags. Put some in there and then put that in your little bag. Then that way, if it happens to open up, you're not going to have the little beads everywhere. Because they're not fun. I was trying to... Oh, it's still wet a little bit. They're just itty bitty. And all they are is little plastic. But they're waterproof. So, you know, if I want to grunge this... But you could grunge it before or grunge it after. I am going to do I'm going to grunge one of the white ones. So I can see what it looks like. But definitely have a bowl, box, tray, something. So you don't get these everywhere. I'm sure the vacuum cleaner wouldn't like them either. There we go. And then we'll do a green one. I think I bought, I don't remember how much they were. I don't know where you got yours, Cindy. It was 10 of each. There was 30 of them. I have a craft show in a little less than 2 weeks, so I've been making multiples. Okay. Let's put the lid on that so I don't have them going, because I would not pick these up. So who has started Christmas decorating? Let's go put that under. See how easy those are? You just put it out of your head. So now that we have those in there, we're going to put the stuffing in. And I'd say just, it doesn't take a whole lot. Did you? I like them because it weights it down. So it's not like, you know, just flying everywhere. You could also put a little bit of glue in there if you didn't want to have to tie it. Probably this weekend. I have supplies all over my house. I'm trying to de-stash and gave my son a bunch of stuff. We were up in the attic. He came up. He's like, "What are you doing up here?" I'm like, "Well, I'm kind of seeing what I can get rid of." I had a bunch of clothes from when the kids lived here, my grandkids, and he took a whole truck full. You like to pose your frog? Yeah. To Goodwill for me, so I could get that out of the way. Okay, so we have 3. If you like them all plain, great. You do you. But we're going to decorate these a little bit. So I have some bells, and I have some paper covered wire. Now this is real thin, and then I have thick that I use to make my wreath hangers. So we're going to use the thin. And then I have tons of greenery. I was actually sorting right before I went live. Last year I just kind of threw it all into Ziploc bags. But I was sorting into piles different greeneries. So sometimes I get garlands, or sometimes people will give me extra stuff that they don't want anymore, and if I don't want it, I just take it to Goodwill, and if I want part of it, I just pluck it off. And I had a bunch of quarter picks that I bought from Walmart probably 3 years ago, and I didn't like the pick itself, but I use so much greenery and wreaths when I make them, I thought I'll just pick them apart. So that's what I did. I just picked them apart. So first we're going to cut a piece of wire. And I don't know, 12, 14 inches. There we go. And then I have the little itty bitty rusty bells. And we'll just string some on there. I like the paper covered wire better than just regular wire, because if I use it in grapevines, you don't see it. I need to find some green though. I only have a couple of pine wreaths here. I need to go down to the storage unit and get some more. Okay, so we got 3 little bells right here. And then I just bring them as close as they will get to make a little cluster. And then I'm going to twist them. Okay, we'll spread these back out. Now, that's kind of long, I think, in my opinion. Maybe not since this one's curved down. But I'm going to split these like I did these. Now, each side is one of these. I cut them in half because I didn't want them real long, and you really can't tell once you put them together. So we're going to cut in half. Come on. There. And then we'll do another one. So once you put them together, you really can't tell that they were one piece. So then I put 2 together on this side. Hi, Mary. 2 together on this side, and then we're going to meet in the middle. Okay? So just meet in the middle. Then on the back side of our bells, I kind of hold it down. Now, if you wanted to put a little glue on here to kind of hold them together, to help you hold them together, or if you wanted to wire them separately and then wire the bells onto the greenery, you could do that. Sometimes my fingers don't like to work either. I have 2 on that side. Oh, okay. Ooh, hot glue. And then I take it. It's all full of, this is a blooper night. So I'm going to wrap it around and go through my bells. I did it once so I can get it going. So wrap around and go in between the bells to hide it. Just keep trading off and on which side wire you take. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. See? And then I twist the 2 together. Make sure there's no glue strings hanging. Now you could wrap the wire all the way around. I prefer just to glue it. So I'm going to put a big glob of glue right here in the middle. I'll hold it there for a minute. Hi, Vicki. And then you have cute little greenery with some rusty bells. Cindy the other night, she had her little stencils, whether it was from Magnolia or Chocator, and she's, you know, did the stencils on her. They were adorable. I thought about making little labels for the front of them, and then I thought, no, I just want them plain. Missed what I put in the back. So I put the bottom half, the poly pellets. Thank you, Cynthia. And then the top of it's just polyfill. So the bottom is pellets down here, and then the top is polyfill. So that way you could stand them up a little bit easier. If you don't want as much polyfill in there, you could put all pellets in there and it kind of like sag down. Let's do one. See if I can pour these in here. So we're not going to use any polyfill. Of course, I'll need more. I wait till I have, you're welcome. I wait till I have my 50 and 60% off coupons, because these poly pellets are rarely on sale. For Joann's. So I wait until I get that coupon, and then that's when I buy those. So if we just use so see how you could like squish it, and if you didn't put as many in there, you could squish it more. Whoop, see? But you could squish it down and, you know, don't put as less, and you could like have it fall over. Like that. This is only like, oh, that's cute. Just have it, you know, sitting there like it's not quite full. Have it like around, if you do little miniature Christmas trees, that would be a cute idea. Aha. Okay, so let's do different greenery on this one. So I have here, this was part of, it was a Christmas tree. And these were all on here. I've had it for 3 years, and I finally cut the rest of the little branches off. That's why I say think outside the box when you're looking at greenery. Oh, these pull off. Some pull off, some you gotta cut off. Yes, use the pellets and make, I want to make a melting snowman. Breathe melting. The little balls do fall off pretty easy, but if you save them, you can glue them back on. Or not. So, like again here, this is kind of long. So when you want to cut, see if I can show you on something bigger. Here's one. So if you want to make things smaller and be able to use them and not make them look like they've been cut in half, like I've got, this is all one piece. It doesn't pull apart or nothing. So I'm going to cut right there in the middle one. Just where the branches meet. Might be able to use my scissors better. Oops, almost cut the wrong one. Now this doesn't have any wire in it. So see how you can take, you could even just take one off. But you can take these and split them up to use them in little projects. And then you hardly need any at all. Those are strong, but I like my cutters. I got these at Hobby Lobby. I'm on my second pair. They're great. I gotta turn the fan on, guys. Ooh, hot potatoes. Okay, so where we have the red, I'm just going to cut them down a little bit. So instead of a point, you get a little bit more of a squared off end, but then you get shorter so you can use it. So this one I'm not going to put bells on. Maybe. I have silver bells too. Oh, those are big. Where's my small? I'm right here. I didn't go nowhere. Oh, they're there. I have this. I'll show you. I need to move it so I can, so it says to me. I bought this at Hobby Lobby because it looks like kind of a chicken feeder. But it's divided, and this is what I keep all my bells in, and I got little keys in here. Let's do a silver bell. Got some stars. Stars are kind of big though. You know, if you don't like the silver look, that's fine. You can paint them, spray paint them. I love this paper. If you go into my Amazon shop, that's where that paper brown covered wire is. If you go to OurBackroomCreations.com, you'll see my Amazon store. So I'm going to wire these first. If I can get my fingers to start working. We may not have time to do the red wreath. Only got 15 minutes left. Okay, so we got these stuck together. And here's our little bell. Who likes the gold bells? Does anybody like gold bells? I don't. And we're just gonna, maybe I should put 2 on there. One looks so lonely. I don't enjoy this time of year when it gets cold and warm again and cold and warm again because it's Ohio and Mother Nature needs to take a pill. I can remember one year I mowed my grass in December. And there's just 2 little bells. I just twisted it together. Like I said, if you need help, you know, glue it, whatever you want. Put a big glob of glue on here. I'll just hold it for a second. So there's our black and white one with some little red berries. Okay, and now we have the red one. Let's see here. Oh, let's put a lid on that bad boy. I always have the cat comes in here when I open the door, and she loves to get down there. If I've been making a wreath, I usually have pipe cleaners on the ground. And she'll take them, and she takes them downstairs, and she puts them on the landing. And then, of course, I find them with my feet. But she can't have those. It will hurt her. So here's another little, these were little bits of eucalyptus. And they were in a, can't think of my words tonight. A swag, a garland. And these were actually already looped together in the garland, but I don't want all of them together. So see, you can just use little bits and pieces. Oh, I even have some little little pine cones. They're little plastic ones, but we were at Michael's Saturday night. So I live south of Akron, Canton, Akron, about 40 minutes. And we should have known better to go up there on a Saturday evening. But we did. I had to go pick up my computer at Best Buy. They had laptops on sale, so I decided to buy one. Don't have everything moved over from my desktop. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? So I'm just going to take that wire. Like I said, you don't have to use brown wire. I like to use it. I feel like I have a better control over the paper covered wire more. I don't know if that's just a thing. And then I have some pip berries. Who loves pip berries? I do. Only thing I don't like about the pip berries is that they kind of like to fall off. So just kind of cut in, I'll just round that off. And then we'll just put it here in our wire. Then I have, of course, you gotta save the little berries. You love the berries. I love the berries too. I have all different colors. I even have the little bells that are on the string. I love those too. I buy like 4 or 5 sets every year. So we're gonna glue this. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie it with the strings of the bag. I don't know. Well, brought them over here, didn't I? So we're going to cut a couple berries off. We're just going to glue them in there. Trying to decide how much of my Christmas stuff I'm going to get out this year. Last year, yes, they do, Vicky. Last year, the cat was a kitten. It was only like 14, 15 weeks old. So, of course, she laid under the tree and tried to scratch at wrapping paper. Sometimes I think she's a dog. I had a stick one day, just, you know, a little narrow stick that I was using for pumpkins. And she went trotting through the house with my stick in her mouth. I'm like, do I have a dog? That's cute. The berries have a little bit of iridescent clear glitter on it, so it's just like a little... I don't know if I think I might... I don't have to do it tonight, but I think I'm going to add another one of those. I think that's kind of a little bare. I don't know. Sometimes simple is better. So we've done this one. We did this one. Seeing what I made. I made some of these beforehand. Where's the green one? Here it is. So here's our green one. The greenery there's got just a tiny, tiny bit of frosting on it. And that one's got some silver bells. Got my tie. I'll have to fix the tie. Got some silver bells. And then this is our pip berries and eucalyptus. I don't always pay attention to what greenery goes in summer and winter. Eucalyptus you can use year round. I have seen it. Well, that's out of a Christmas garland. So you don't have to just keep eucalyptus for, you know, during the warm months. Oh, I think here was our green one. Oh, I made it the same as I did earlier. Twinsies. Now, if you wanted to, I need the cookie sheet. Only a few went in the floor. So we had to make a new batch of Miss Tracy's coffee grunge. I put a little bit of nutmeg and something else, pumpkin. I had some old spices, so I just threw them in. You can take these, we'll do a white one. Here's a white one. So you just nice and bright. Hi, Sandy. Now, I would do these before you do anything with them and let them dry really good. Just because you don't want to have to soak everything that's inside of it. Because then it's going to take a lot longer to dry, and you don't want any moisture trapped inside of them. So see, here's the one side, here's the grungy side. I like both. We were talking in the group one day. Miss Tracy was live, and we were talking about, you know, our styles and whatnot. I'm like, I like everything. That's my problem. I could do a room whimsical and a room traditional and a so then I would take these and, you know, put them over. I'm gonna make me a drying rack. Put it over a stick or something to let it dry, and then do all your stuffing and your you could even sprinkle some cinnamon. I put cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, instant coffee water. I think there's some old pumpkin pie spice in there too. It smelled okay, but I just didn't want to use it for food because it was a few years old. But you could do that. So those, I think those would look neat too. Put that over here to dry. Oh, they're good drying rack. I can, so what I was going to do with this, and like I said, I need to touch it up a little bit more, but I was going to take bigger, not the bling bling, oh, here we go. I have all kinds of stuff over here. So, you know, you're going to take, like we did our little ones, and we're going to, you could put a little block of styrofoam on here, or you could just wrap it with wire. You could put, I have some really big bells. Kind of tangled. I guess those were glued on there. So you could take different greenery and make bigger. You know, stuff like this. I put more greenery on it. But you can make a little wreath out of the beaded rounds from Dollar Tree. If you have bells like this, I bought these for the bell. Hey, Michelle! You can take a heat tool and heat this up, and it will either, if it don't pull off. Now, what am I going to do with these berries? They're going to go in my little bag. My husband says I'm a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. I just save the goodies. So I have a special project. I'm hoping to go live on Wednesday. Floyd made me something to use. Well, he made them for me to paint for the craft show, and I'm like, I need to go live again. I usually only go live once a week for Craft Around the Clock. I'd like to go at least one more. So Wednesday, we're planning on 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to show you a new project. Save everything. Almost everything. So put it on your calendar. If you haven't joined me, follow me so you know when I go live. And I hope to see you later. Have a great night, guys. Bye.